I remember I was at your audition, and I also clearly remember, it's burned into my brain, going into Lorne's outer office, which is one floor above 8H, his little office that looks out over the studio. And there was
watches the cows graze on
really,
the fucking rehearsal.
That's like the office that he moves to later in the week. That's not the office high up in the tower. And so when everything shifts to the stage for the second half of the week, Lorne's there. And I remembered there would always be people waiting outside to meet with Lorne, and Lorne would keep them forever. And I have a very clear memory of this kind of stout, boyish-looking, tousle-haired guy sitting out on this couch waiting to talk to Lorne for like more than a day. And I went up and chatted with him because he was Odenkirk's friend, and it was Chris Farley.
Oh.
And he was sitting there, and he was super eager, and he was laughing real hard. And so I took him on a tour of the stage and was doing that shtick I used to do where I would, if someone was already hanging a lamp, I'd be like, and hang that lamp. Yeah. And you over there, Joe. I was saying all their names wrong. And if the guy was on a crane, use the crane. That's the way. And Farley was following me around giggling.
He would laugh his ass off.
And I just said, I love this. He had the energy of a puppy when you first go get the puppy. Just so much fun. And then you guys found, was it the two of you that realized we have this thing, or did someone else see it and go, wait a minute, you've got this energy of Spade and you've got this energy of Farley. It's peanut butter and jelly. Let's put them together.
Yeah, it was either Lorne or the Turners, because
that would be Bonnie and Terry Turner. Great writing team. Yeah.
Writer, I forgot to say those two. But, you know, Lorne's like, maybe something about how they are at the office. I think that's how it all started. Like, I make fun of Chris, he laughs, tells me to make fun of him again, he laughs. Just, we walk around, we go to Musso and Frank's or whatever. Not Musso and Frank's, Wally and Joseph's?
Yeah, in New York.
Yeah, and Huxley's and all the places that have been condemned now. But
in fairness, they were condemned then. You just still went to them.
Still?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so then that got the Billy the Third got written up. That one with the Turners wrote that first draft, and then I think turned it over to Fred Wolf, turned into Tommy Boy. But that was also because Billy was Billy Madison. Yeah. That summer. That's so funny.
I'm curious about something. Tommy Boy comes out and not thought of as a success initially, but then very quickly afterwards you find out that it's huge. Is that correct?
I think it opened number one, but not crazy through the roof.
Right.
And then after time, it was looked upon more fondly over time. But I mean, it went to video.
But like the video sales were insane.
I think it went to 100 million. Yeah, they said, the Paramount goes, this video, they ordered Black Sheep after Tommy Boy for the following summer. They're like, start now, we got to do another one. Maybe before it came out, because we shot it the next summer. So if I could still be doing those, that was the funnest, you know.
And did you, I leave SNL, go to The Simpsons, I come back, and Chris would, you just sign that? That's great.
I just wrote Simpsons.
It's worth less.
I'm just trying to remember how I know you. The more you tell me are more clues.
Worth less.
I come back to do the late night show, and you guys were also generous and nice. I mean, I'm the new late night host. I'm down on 6, and I know all you guys, and so you're all coming down, doing bits. Chris would come down and do bits, which I look at now, and they fill me with joy. They also make me sad because he's
the one where he runs in on Letterman. I see a lot on Instagram.
Yeah.
Runs down and grabs a guy and he throws him in the garbage can.
Yes, yeah.
Unreal. That was one of the best pieces of television I've ever seen. It's
fantastic.
So funny. Probably not super thought out. He's wearing a thick suit. The funny thing is he would wear like a t-shirt, then a shirt, then a button down, then a tie, then an overcoat, then a cashmere. I'm like, God damn, dude, how do you move? because my neck is fucked up, I can't wear more than 2 layers. He has layers. He goes, I like to feel tight and hugged. I'm like, God damn. And then he's running and he's sweating. He's like, why am I sweating? I'm like, you have 14 layers on.
That's the other thing, funny thing too, is that he got tagged as the funny fat guy, but he was incredibly athletic and strong. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he was.
I didn't...
Agile.
Yeah, and he could do all these amazing things with his body. And I think in the same way, his hero Belushi, because he was, paired with like a beanpole Aykroyd at the time or whatever.
Sure.
You could think of him as the heavy guy of the duo, but I remembered him being just such an incredibly physical comedian.
Yeah, I think it's an extra move that is surprising to people, but it's one more funny thing about him. Like, he can do those pirouettes. We did that skating sketch, remember?
Yep.
Bump up the jam, they will. And it was like, Phil was Vern Lindquist or something, and I was Scott Hamilton, and it was Nancy Kerrigan's show. And Farley and Nancy Kerrigan, and he kept falling. Oh, that's going to hurt him. He kept falling over and over, and he got down to like 0 points. But he was a really good skater, too. And so it was funny that he could skate well, and you go, oh, that's a surprising move. And then when he does any sort of like ballet, he can do these weird moves. All adds to the funny.
Well, he is missed. It must be, I mean, I know that you had an incredibly close relationship with him. I miss him and knew him as like a friend and a guy that I would do things with from time to time, but clearly it was I hope time has made that, I'm sure, an easier thing to handle.
Yeah, I mean, we were all pretty close with him, and so any of that stuff. I remember one time he goes, I don't want to be known as the funny fat guy. I go, would you take the fat funny guy? And he said, it's a little better.
Yeah.